Treatment in general is around 40 minutes and should not be any longer than that. And you want to stay focused on a specific area of concern that your client is focused. We're going to break the body into 4 major groups. We have the stomach, we have the back, we have the arms, and we have the legs. So we would pick the area that the client is most concerned with and do a series of sessions in that area. They work out and they're relaxing during their follow their at-home care, which is hydration, most important. So today we need a little tool here, our tongue depressor or fan brushes, whatever you have at your disposal, or even your fingers. So we need a small amount of our ultrasound gel. We're going to be gliding that around the area. So with the stomach, we're going to split the stomach into 2. So we're going to divide the stomach in half by the belly button. So we're going to work on the upper half for 20 minutes and then the lower half for 20 minutes. If we were treating our client's back, it would be treated in the same manner. They would be faced the opposite direction. And we would again split the body in half, pretending that there's a belly button in the stomach or in the back. We would do the upper back for 20 minutes and then the lower back for 20 minutes. If we were working on our client's legs, we would work on the front or the back of their legs, wherever, for 10 minutes, flip them over for 10 and 10 for a total of 40 minutes. The arms would be also very similar to the legs. We would do the top or the front of the arms for 10 minutes on each, have them flip over to do the back side of the arms for another 10 minutes, which gives us a total of 40 minutes. Now after our cavitation treatment, we can proceed with our radio frequency. Since our gel is already on our client's body, we can go forward with our radio frequency. Radio frequency should be only completed once a week. So you will eliminate that service on your client's second visit. They should receive radio frequency on their first visit, eliminate it on their second visit, and when they come in the following week, you can incorporate the radio frequency treatment. We're always following cavitation with our lymphatic drainage, as that's how toxins need to be directed out of our client's body. So we're going to begin by applying some gel to our client's area. We can always apply more as needed. We do not need to apply a huge, globular, abundant amount. A very thin layer is sufficient. Again, we can always apply more as needed. We only want to apply the gel to the area that we're going to be working in, because the gel will absorb and dry into the client's skin as we are providing the treatment to the client. Ultrasound gel or conductive gel is essentially a hyaluronic acid-based substance with some minerals for conductivity. So you can always apply more as needed, again, applying it with a paintbrush or a tongue depressor or just your hand. So a very thin amount, very sufficient enough. And then here on our device, we have our radio frequency and cavitation. This is a 30K cavitation, which is stronger than 40K. Most people think that, $40,000, we all think is obviously more than $30,000, but it's the opposite when it comes to the energy in the cavitation system. So here we can select the cavitation. Here the device is very nice and equipped with 2 modalities within each handpiece, so we don't have a bunch of handpieces. So here we're only going to select the cavitation, and we're going to incorporate and increase the energy setting to maximum 80% on the stomach area, because there are very important major organs we don't want to harm. We are only focused on breaking down the visceral fat or bursting open those fat cells to release those toxins so they can be excreted out of the body. So here we also have different wavelengths to keep the body guessing, since the client is coming in twice a week for this treatment. 72 hours needs to be in between each treatment so the body can properly detox the toxins out. So all we have to do is hit play on our device and it's going to be activated. Now you're going to hear a little bit of a buzzing sensation. That's normal because sound waves are traveling through the device. And when you apply it to your client's body, they will generally hear a ringing sensation, as that's normal. The sound waves are traveling. We know it's working. Now your client may feel that's somewhat discomforting to them. You can always allow them to wear headphones or play music to help mitigate that side effect. So So we're very gently applying the device to the client's skin, and we want to keep it in motion at all times. There's no specific exact motion to do. The most important thing is that we keep the device moving at all times. Whether we're doing zigzags or circles or crisscrosses, the most important thing is that we are focused on the fat. We are not grinding on ribs or hip bones. We are keeping the device moving for the next 20 minutes. So here on the screen, you can see my timer is preset to 30 minutes. You can decrease that to 20 minutes, or you can increase it to 40 minutes since we know the treatment total is 40 minutes. So I can hit play on the 40-minute mark and wait until 20 minutes is there and switch to the lower half, or I can again set it to 20 minutes, and once the 20 minutes is up, it will automatically shut off, and then I can move to the lower half of the system. So the handpiece itself is very lightweight. Again, we're not pushing down or applying pressure. The device is just gliding along very easily along the gel. Again, we can always apply more as needed, but we don't need a huge amount of gel. The handpiece is also equipped with red LED, which is great for decreasing inflammation, building collagen, all around helping the body to support skin cell rejuvenation. So it's a nice added feature to the treatment. And we have the smaller handles that we can do treatments on the face. The cavitation handpiece should never be applied to your client's face or on the heart. This is breaking down and targeting visceral fat. So this is a great treatment that can also be paired with other modalities such as lipolaser. Lipolaser is going to be a light device that targets the subcutaneous fat, so it's going to target a different fat on the body, whether that's on the stomach or the arms or the legs. But that's going to assist your client in achieving results faster. The more modalities we can pair, the faster essentially our clients can achieve their desired results. It didn't appear overnight, so it's not going to disappear overnight. It will take a series of sessions, and your client again should follow their or anywhere on the body. We have a variety of radio frequency devices, and you can also incorporate something such as the Fit Moderna here behind me, and giving them nice tone and definition, that ab line that everybody wants. The EMS system is definitely going to help with contracting, giving her an abundance of sit-ups, or we can do it on her leg, give her some squat workout with the EMS. It also comes with a cupping therapy where you can apply it to the hip dips and target the hip dips or the buttocks for the client. So this device comes with an array of accessories that you can create, customize, tailor, or design all of your treatment protocols depending on whatever your client's concerns are. Everyone wants the same shape, body size, essentially a small waist and, thick thighs and a nice shapely contoured body. And we can easily help them achieve that. Another great device your client can get a treatment with in conjunction with this device, or most other body equipment, is a sauna blanket. So we don't have that here with us, but that's another great add-on to get your client in their right shape and size. So again, very easy to slide and glide, whether we're doing zigzags or circles, never grinding on the bones because we are focused on the visceral fat. The sound waves are traveling through, bursting open those fat cells. We're all born with the same amount of fat cells. It's just a matter of what the fat cells are accumulated with throughout our lifetime. Being the foods that we're consuming, or stress. Stress is something that we can't always avoid. No matter how much we may eat healthy or exercise, stress does tend to accumulate fat in the midsection of our body. So this is a great device that can assist with our clients that may really have some of that stubborn belly fat. This is an excellent treatment we can provide to our client. Again, this treatment should be done no sooner than 72 hours spaced in between, because again, this is releasing toxins into our client's body, and we cannot overburden their liver with an abundance of toxins. So that's why it's very important they are maintaining proper hydration, going for walks, or doing those vibration plate devices are really great to help maneuver and wake up the lymphatic system. So how are you doing? How are you feeling? It's very relaxing treatments, very comfortable for the client. If you have another device, you can easily provide another treatment, like the oxygen device with the LED. The client can be receiving another treatment simultaneously while we're doing a treatment on their stomach area. So another great thing that you can incorporate with your body treatments is oxygen therapy or LED for your client as she's laying here. Or some clients will be laying with the Snello lipo laser pads maybe on their stomach, and we can be doing radio frequency on another area of the client's body. Or we can attach the lipo laser pads and the client can be laying here receiving a weight loss procedure. At the same time, we can be providing the clients a facial. So a lot of different combinations. We can always get our client to the best shape, size, or contour. We have hair removal devices, so many devices we have for every client's wants or needs. So now that we've done our cavitation treatment, after the 20 minutes is up, we would then move right on over to the lower half, and we would continue doing the same exact maneuvers, techniques, strokes. Again, no pressure needed, just very easily sliding and gliding it right along. The beauty of this device is we don't need to switch our handpieces at all. Our radio frequency is built right on into this handpiece. So all we need to do is hit the home button, or we don't have to hit the home button. All I needed to do is hit the reset button and everything turned off. Now I can access the radio frequency here. Now this works very similar to an oven or a stove or anything that you're cooking. Essentially we are heating up the cells in the body to 42 degrees Celsius or 107.6 Fahrenheit. That is what is stimulating the fibroblasts to produce the collagen and elastin. So we want to map out the client's area. So if our treatment is being performed on the stomach, we can start in this top corner and do our circular motions, working our way down to cover the entire area. We can also incorporate the radio frequency on the face with our facial devices, or anywhere else on the body our client wants a skin tightening treatment. This is completely safe to do all over the body within 1 day's treatment. The only thing is we can only do this treatment on a once-a-week basis. This is not every 72 hours like cavitation. This is only once a week. But this can be done throughout the entire body because this is not releasing toxins into our body like the cavitation is. Remember, cavitation is only 40 minutes and that is it. Radio frequency, the time will be dependent upon how much area we are doing the radio frequency on. Whether it's just a small area as the stomach or the face, or we're doing something more larger or extensive such as the legs and the arms, that's going to require a little bit more time. So everyone's going to generate heat at different rates depending on the thickness that is within the cell structure that we're working on. So areas that are thicker are going to take longer to heat up, such as also the cheek area, whereas the forehead or the nose or the jaw or the chin, we know is thinner, so it's going to stimulate heat faster. So with our device, we have NOR, which is non-stop constant heat, so the device is going to stabilize heat. Pro is progressive, so that means that the heat is not going to maintain or stabilize unless we're making contact to the skin. So ideally, if you want to use the NOR setting, if you are a beginner, you can start on the Pro setting until you get comfortable or familiar with your device. So the Pro here are getting nice and hot for our clients, and we do want to make sure that we have a temperature gun handy. We are going to be measuring the surface of the skin. We are not checking her for a temperature. We need to make sure that the surface is reading 42 degrees Celsius, or again, 107.6 Fahrenheit, because that is ultimately the science behind radio frequency and how the collagen is built within the cells. So our device is nice and warm. We don't ever want to burn our client. We want If the device is sticking, we can apply more gel as needed, but again, nothing thick or huge or bubbler. We want to make sure that we can conduct the heat properly and just making small motions. The circles should be the same size as the headpiece. We are not doing huge circles so we can stabilize things. Same with our smaller devices, we will be doing small circles in the area. So we're going to start in the top corner here of our client. We can apply more gel if needed. Again, no pressure is needed. And we are just doing small circular motions. We can see our clock is counting down. Typically, you want to go for 30 seconds. Check the area to make sure it's heating up. If your temperature reading is only 35 degrees Celsius, you're not there yet. So you need to keep heating up the area for a few more seconds until that area reaches the proper temperature. So generally, I'll go for a few more seconds and I'll get to my end point, and then I'm going to move on to the next area. So every area is being treated for collagen building and allowing the body to recover. After 1 week, we can then begin this process again. So again, we're just doing our circular motions. Every person is going to differ in the rate at which they can heat up. Again, depending upon the area, how thick or thin the skin is, and their internal body's ability to stimulate heat. So again, doing our circular motions and checking. Once you do about 3 passes on your client's skin, you'll ideally have your formula. You'll know, okay, this client needs around 90 seconds for each circle, and you just watch your clock. So I'm just going to go here for 90 seconds, and then after 90 seconds, I can move on to the next area because I know that's how long it takes for this area to heat up. So essentially, once I've done this entire area or row, I'm going to go ahead and move on to this next area, continuing to do my circular motions and heating up the area until I have reached the entire endpoint of my client. And if she wants anywhere else performed with radio frequency, we can apply the gel and easily perform that treatment for her. And again, this should only be done once a week. Cavitation is every 72 hours. Now, after we do our radio frequency treatment, we must remove all traces of gel because we're going to be using our vacuum device to provide our lymphatic treatment. We do not ever want to get anything clogged or sucked inside of our handpiece, so no gel can get sucked inside. So we do want to make sure that we wipe off our gel. We want a small amount of anti-cellulite oil, such as jojoba, grapeseed, something very thin, nothing viscous like coconut oil. That would be way too thick and viscous for our device. So here we're just going to remove our gel. A lot of it will absorb into your client's skin, which is great. It's going to give your client some nice added hydration because it's a hyaluronic acid substance again with essentially minerals to help with conductivity. So you can utilize ultrasound gel or conductive gel with radio frequency or microcurrents or EMS devices. So now here we have a small amount of our anti-cellulite oil. Again, we don't need a huge, thick amounts of oil on our client. This is not going to be a very strong suction. We're not creating sticky marks or breaking capillaries. In fact, a lymphatic drainage massage is actually very, very light and not deep like a deep tissue massage. All of the work was done by the machine with the cavitation. That did all the work within the 40 minutes. Then we did some nice tightening. And now we're just doing 5 to 10 minutes of some strokes in the downward direction to the groin. This is where the client can urinate their toxins out. If we were working on our client's legs today, we would be doing our strokes in upward motions on the front and on the back. If we were working on our client's back, our strokes would be going down, just like the stomach, and the upper half of the back would be going towards the armpit region, since that's our second point of exit from the body. If we were working on our client's arms, we would be doing our strokes inward to the armpit to support the lymphatic detoxification. So here we're going to apply a very, very small amount of our anti-cellulite oil and spread that around on our client. And then we're going to be working, always going directing everything down to get all of those toxins out. And again, remember our client's homework is to maintain well hydration and just basic movement for the body to keep the lymphatic system pushing those toxins out of their body. So we can also always have our client lay on their side if they hold more fat in their muffin top and we want to focus more on that. Again, everyone holds their fat differently in their body, but we all have the same amount of fat cells. It just kind of depends on where the fat is stored, and we can definitely target that by utilizing a wide variety of modalities. Alright, so here on our screen, we can select our body, RF, and vacuum. The beauty of this device is it also has radio frequency built within the vacuum therapy. We already did the radio frequency treatment here with this device, so we are not going to be turning the radio frequency energy any higher than 20%. It is a nice feature to keep the device warm while we're gliding it right along their skin. We also have our control function here on the side. So we always want to make sure our vacuum is at minimal because again, we're not causing any damage to our client's skin. It is a very, very light massage technique. Here on our screen, we can increase our vacuum and we can also provide a release. So our machine can do a almost heartbeat rhythmic pumping action. We can also use this device to support stress relief, tension on the back, do some nice muscle relieving, tension down the neck, back cupping. We also have a special protocol to do cellulite cupping, breaking down the fat all along the hip and the thigh area, and really support a nice shape and contour to our client's lower body. So here, our device, we're going to go ahead and turn our RF on. So it's just slightly warm for the client, and here you can see the device is doing a nice pumping action. So that's going to be very lightly gripping and gliding right along our client's skin, doing a nice little lymphatic massage technique. So we want to twist it right off the client's skin. We're not ripping it or tearing it. And again, it is not very strong suction. All of the work essentially was done with the cavitation treatment. So we're going from the top right on down to the groin, right on in the inside, and we are doing some nice curvature, shaping, contouring. And again, the client is receiving more LED treatment therapy as all of our handpieces are equipped with a red LED, so that's a nice, great added benefit for our client as they're receiving that during their treatment. This handpiece is multi-purpose. Again, we can do a variety of treatments all throughout our client's body, whether it's a full-on lymphatic massage or cellulite cupping, or again, relieving any type of muscle tension or stress in the back or the shoulders or the hands. Here again, we can always apply more of our anti-cellulite oil if we need, but again, we're not coating our client down in oil. We don't want to have a mess to clean on our device, and we don't have very strong suction, so we don't need really that much product on the client's skin. Your skin should be pretty well hydrated from the previous treatment that we just performed as well. So again, we are just gliding. A matter of 5 to 10 minutes is all we need. Now after this treatment again, very great for our clients to jump right on into a sauna blanket or a steam room if your practice has those tools available. Otherwise, we do have a sauna blanket, very easy. Your client can just jump right on into that right on after this treatment and jumpstart their detoxification and lymphatic process. Again, give your client some water, ensuring that they are maintaining well hydration for the next 72 hours. So reminder, again, after the treatment, do your after photos and take measurements, and your clients will see noticeable results. They will see that their clothing is fitting better, and they will continue to come back for treatments, and all of their friends will see the changes in their bodies as well. So typically selling these in a series of packages is going to get your clients the best results. Even with plastic surgery these days, these treatments are needed because after surgery it's not a one and done. You still have to maintain your body over time, just like exercise or dieting. You know, stress is something that we can't control, so this treatment can really help assist with some of the stress we have in our body. Does anyone have any questions here, there, everywhere? I explained everything. You guys can the suction? So here you can see on the very side of the machine, the little levels here. So it's on a very low suction. I mean, I can turn it to maximum, you know, and it's going to be very, you know, harsh on the client. We don't want that. So we always want to keep our vacuum on a minimal level so that it doesn't cause irritation or big capillaries. You don't need strong suction when it comes to lymphatic drainage. When we do like a cellulite protocol or you're doing back cupping, you want a lot stronger to relieve that muscle tension. But here, very, very light and just twist and release. We're not trying to suck out any dirt or junk. That would be for a hydrodiffusion system. So very, very light suction and twist and release. And again, this part of your treatment is really 5 to 10 minutes. So on our client's first visit, 90 minutes is usually recommended so you can provide them with all three services. Your cavitation, we know, 40 minutes. Radio frequency, that's all dependent on the size, shape, and area. So usually 20 to 30 minutes is reserved. And then 5 to 10 minutes for lymphatic drainage. Total of 90 minutes first treatment. Then their second treatment, 72 hours later, should really only be about 60 minutes. 40 minutes for cavitation, 5 minutes for lymphatic drainage. And then unless you're incorporating a sauna for 20 to 30 minutes, then you can add that time onto your treatment as well. And then once you're done with your service, you can pretty much just have your client go on their day, normal routine activities, nothing special, obviously not putting a lot of toxins in the body, since their body needs to break down the toxins that we just broke down. How you feeling? Thinner, lighter, skinnier, great. Any other questions? Anyone else?
So, you look at the car?
No? Alright, how are we doing? Any questions on that end? Anyone have any questions in here? Alright, how are we on time? What minutes are we at?
Yeah, it's not sped up.
That's it?
How many minutes are we doing? Alright, so guys, we have one more demo. Today is the last day at the Dallas convention. We are at booth 1609. We have another model. I believe we're doing the oxygen treatment here at 3 o'clock in about 2 hours. So come on by our booth. I believe we have a model. If we don't, anyone wants to sign up, you're more than welcome. Come on by. If you guys have any questions at all of our sales team is here with our body equipment, hydro equipment, portable equipment. We have a lot of really special deals for anyone that's attending the show. And our next stop will be in Vegas on the 24th or 25th of this month in about a week or so. So anyone with any questions, if you're not able to attend the show, no worries. Our sales team is in our Florida office and we can get on a FaceTime video call with you, whether it's FaceTime or Zoom or WhatsApp, and we can go over everything that we have available for you and your customers to achieve their best results. So please give us a call, 1-800 number. Check us out on YouTube as well. We have a lot of free educational videos and step-by-step videos for you to follow along with and learn. All right. Bye, everybody. See you at 3.